All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're back again on your favorite TV station talking about MC Ambassador TV, and this is your favorite moment with Joe Baba. Yes, sir, we are back again to keep you on this wonderful journey of positivity. And you know that we're here to plant that seed of positivity in your heart, and it keeps germinating, and we believe it's going to yield fruits that are going to be productive and energetic for you in your endeavors in life. And quickly, we have little time to spend with you together today. I really appreciate the fact that you are spending this moment with us. And this is how we introduce you to Moments with Joe Baba. And I always remain the cool, calm, and collected. Simply call me the CCC on the MIC. And today we'll be going to something wonderful, something exciting, something that will keep you motivated, and something that inspire you to enjoy your journey in life. And quickly, you know that all we preach is all about positive message. And today, a very simple topic that will really help us to enjoy our emotions, and a lot of other things attached to our emotions. And that leads us to the topic on how to handle disappointment. As we all know that we have high expectations of a lot of things in our life, and a lot of things we're expecting, and disappointment is something that is inevitable, that we can't just overlook it, because sometimes the reason for disappointment sometimes is mostly over expectation. When we set our expectations too high, there is a very likelihood that we will experience disappointment. And you all know that disappointment is part of life, but the question is, a lot of people do not know how to handle disappointment. So today on our favorite moment with Joe Baba, we'll be discussing about the tips on how you can handle disappointment. And if you are able to handle disappointment, trust me, life becomes so easy, and life becomes so cool. You just ride life on a breezy way, and you become like a superhuman. So once you are able to get these tips on how to handle disappointment, you would become very powerful. And you all know that disappointment is a result as when we have high expectation. And many of us, we are just starting the year 2025. So many people have so much expectation coming from the year 2025. It's not as if I'm trying to tell you that not having expectation is something bad, but the mistake most people do is when your expectations are not realistic enough. Some people, when they started the year 2025, when they go to their church and their pastor tell you that, oh, 2025 is your year of wealth, and you are expecting to have millions in your account, and at the end of the year you find out that zero money got into your account, and this will lead to disappointment. And when disappointment comes in, it's there is every possibility that your mental health will be affected, and this will lead to something like anxiety. It will lead to sadness. It will lead to mental health problem that might weigh you down, not to even try to put effort, or try to put in the plans for a better output or a better result. So today, if you can understand that your expectations need to match the actions you're putting in, so that you won't be disappointed. And the first tip I will be giving you about how to handle disappointment today is what I call do not set yourself up for disappointment. That is the very first key that you need to hold on to. Now that you're starting the year 2025, we are in the second month, and yes, before December, everybody wants to achieve or attain, accomplish one or two things. But the real truth is that some people already set themselves up for disappointment, which is more like you sitting on a keg of gunpowder waiting to explode. So the best thing you need to do is to be realistic. Do not set yourself up for disappointment, in the sense that setting your expectation should not be based on your wishes and hopes. You don't set expectations just to wish and hope these things happen, or this thing comes my way. The best way you can do it is based on knowledge and experience. So when you have the right knowledge and the right experience, this will enable you to put in the right action, so that you will be able to get the output you are expecting. Because sometimes, let me give an instance. It's just like you trying to say, you want to lose weight and you're not going to the gym, and at the end of the year you're expecting yourself to have dropped some kgs. It doesn't work that way. So that's more like you hoping and wishing you lose weight and you're not putting in the actions, the necessary input to get the output. So obviously such a plan is a plan that if you've set up for disappointment at the end of the year. So a lot of people, when they feel disappointed based on their expectation, they'll become so sad and bad and be like, oh, life is this and life is unfair, and a lot of complaints and blames. So this time around, it's an opportunity for you to understand that you shouldn't set yourself up for disappointment. Put your expectations, be realistic with your expectations, and put in the actions. And at the end of the day, even when you do not get the right output, you would feel so comfortable in your heart because you're able to put in the right effort. So effort really matters, and by the end of your work, you understand that, wow, I'm not disappointed based on the fact that I put in my effort. And also, the second tip you need to understand is that you should accept that things will not go according to the way we plan. There's a quote that says that it's better to have the plan in your mind that the plan you have will not go according to the plan. You know, sometimes we don't have control over a lot of factors. You might be into business and, oh, you're starting up a business at the beginning of the year. At the end of the year, you're calculating profit and all of that. But there are a lot of factors that are out of your control that would not actually, make sure that the plan you have inside your head will go smoothly. Life can be funny at times, and it just brings some obstacles, adversity that try to make us to shift our plan. But at the end of the day, if we have the mindset, the attitude that sometimes things will not go the way we plan it, and accepting it that way gives us that liberty to embrace disappointment. So the emotions of the disappointment does not weary us or does not weigh us down. And also, another tip that you need to embrace in holding on disappointment is what I call be willing to forgive. Be willing to forgive in the sense that disappointment is not only about the expectations about yourself. Do not forget that disappointment also comes from other people. Maybe in your marriage, or you're going into a new relationship and you are having so much high expectation coming from the person or people around you, or people whom you are thinking they would support you. Human beings are going to be human beings. So always have that mindset that people are going to offend you, and you should be willing to forgive them and move on, because while you're not doing this, you're just weighing yourself and wallowing in that depressive mood of being disappointed. So before then we come back again to conclude this part, let's quickly go on a commercial break to make sure that the remaining tip we'll give you today will bring you on that mode of standing against disappointment. We'll be right back. Just be calm and relax.
ẹ̀yin tèmi tẹ́ ń gbádùn mi ẹ máa gbádùn mi nìṣó olúfẹ́lùfẹ́ yín náà ni ẹ fi pọ́tẹ́bù yín rè o ọmọ dr yinka ayéfẹ́lẹ́ ẹ ti máa gbọ́ ó pọ̀ létí o ó ti yẹ yín náà ẹ máa wò kàn níyìn dáadáa o ẹ má gbé kúrò níbẹ̀ o ó ń dún létí gbọ̀ngbà ẹgbọ́n ló ṣe ń dún létí yín ó láàdù gan ẹ má yí kúrò níbẹ̀ ẹ máa gbádùn wọn ní gbogbo ìgbà àti ní gbogbo àsìkò. I love you guys.
All right, we're back, and quickly let's talk about the remaining tips for handling disappointment before we call it a wrap on today's edition. You know that disappointment is something you have to deal with properly, and like I said, you have to accept that things will not go the way. And the other thing that you need to embrace about disappointment is not trying to be a perfectionistic human being. Always understand that life is about progressive movement. So some of us, the reason why we get disappointed is that we are claiming, or we are fighting or striving for perfection. Always know that for life you cannot be perfect. You are going to be failures. You have to embrace your failures. You have to learn from it, and those are where you build resilience and confidence. And also, the last tip for today's edition, based on handling your disappointment in life, is to be able to express how you feel. It's normal. Disappointment is an emotion. Everyone feels disappointed, so do not try to keep that emotion of how you feel when you feel disappointed. Invent your emotions, express yourself. When you are able to express yourself, you let it out, and you will find out that you are able to move on with life and you've become free. And talking about moving on, yes, we've come to an end of today's edition and we are able to move with speed. I'm sure you're not disappointed with the fact that we are always here with you to keep you alive and keep you going, encouraging, inspiring, and motivating you. And that is what we'll do on MC Ambassador TV. I still remain your cool, calm, and collected Jew, the CCC on the MIC. Have a wonderful day ahead and do not feel disappointed. Let's go and enjoy the day. Thank you.